So we're coming to you live from downtown Seoul in South Korea, where the festivities for Buddha's, I don't really know what number his birthday is, but anyways, his birthday is being celebrated. You can hear some of the music is beginning. This parade is going to be from 7 to 9:30 tonight, and it's thousands and thousands of lanterns. You can see some of them behind me right now. Hundreds and thousands of monks, male and female monks, are coming. It's really quite a sight to see. It is something to behold. This is going to be full of thousands and thousands of spectators very soon. So I've come early with my friend Jennifer, and I'm grateful that she told me about this, because this is something extremely wonderful to see. It's a gorgeous day finally here in Seoul, so we're having a good time. See you soon! These are going to be lit as dusk falls, and they're going to be gorgeous. That's one of the first gates that was built in Seoul. You see all the buses and people getting ready to come. Quite a busy afternoon. So the parade's about to start in about 7 minutes, and Jen and I have found some good seats up here. We think behind us might be the subway. But the really exciting thing is that I'm actually going to be a part of this parade. I'm going to be singing a song, the Star Spangled Banner. We feel like it's very appropriate to mesh two nationalities together. I don't think they're going to have any idea what I'm saying, but I think they will recognize the two. So, cheers, right? Good luck. Oh, say, can you see? A beautiful time right now, dusk. Lights are starting to come on.
These are all the women in their hanbok, Korean traditional dress.
Korean traditional dress, yes, it sounds like I'm echoing. And hundreds and thousands of youth now coming with their lanterns. It's a beautiful time now to see all the lights lit up, and as it gets darker, their lights will seem to be getting brighter. We have the little angels flying through the streets of Seoul. That's so lovely, that's so pretty. Angels of Seoul. And now we've come to the part of the parade where we have the pom-pom hat dancers that are beating on their drums, a very traditional beat in Korea. And if you just listen for just a moment, Jen, you'll be able to hear the beat. Let's just listen in for a moment. Alright, so as you can hear, they are beating their drums. And we have, what do we have over here? That looks like a Wegu. Let's get a close-up of him. He's wearing traditional American-style sneakers and shorts. And a Wegu is Korean for foreigner. Isn't that right, Jennifer?
That's right.
What else can you tell us about some of the foreigners we spotted in this parade?
They're running around, flailing their lanterns.
That is, yes.
Acting like they have the center of attention, when really the center of attention should be on the pom-pom wearers.
That is correct. And you know, I would have to say that it would be very typical of the Westerners, just kind of drawing that type of attention to themselves with their lack of style, really. I mean, really, I think the pom-pom wearers on their heads seem to display a better sense of fashion pride. We'll be back to you in just a moment after these Korean messages. And we're back coming to you live from the 2013 Lantern Festival. We just want to point out that we are in modern times. Here we have a monk who has found an opportunity to use modern technology while in the parade. And we just think that's fantastic. He's put it away now.
Gotta love the Samsung Galaxy 3 Note.
You know, that too is part of the parade, just to show you that old and new can find a fusion, a happy fusion here in modern Korea.
Buddha would be proud.
I think Buddha would be proud. We'll be back to you after these messages. Now we come to the part of the parade where we have the drunken clown dancing, and there are waving arms and dancing around in black top hats that resemble that of another era, another time. Let's just watch for a moment. And here we have the ladies in their traditional dress again of Korea with their lanterns. This we have seen before. I believe we've seen it with the previous 5,000 people that have walked by. But you know, I don't think, Jennifer, we can get too tired of seeing people walking by with lanterns. What do you think?
No.
Absolutely not.
That's what we're out in celebration for thousands and thousands and millions of lanterns.
That is what we are after, especially in this beautiful, beautiful May evening. We'll be back after these messages. And we are back at the 2013 Lantern Lotus Festival in downtown Seoul, Korea. And you know, Jen, how do you feel about this moment?
No, I think Buddha's looking down on us from above.
Or he's looking up.
You know, Victor, the monks think he's looking down.
And there might be others that think he's looking up. You know, no one really knows. But what he did leave behind was a legacy. Such a legacy where thousands of people walk the streets with paper lanterns. And that is special. Quite lovely, colorful, festive. Coincides beautifully with this spring month, the month of spring.
I did notice the bright orange Nike shoes under the traditional Korean dress.
You see, that is again a fusion of old world meets new, where you see the traditional dress, but at the same time you can have the Nikes. These are not only traditional women, but they are savvy. They are savvy and they are smart. As you can see right there, she's walking around in her sneakers. And that is savvy. And we appreciate that. And that is what makes Korea such a progressive society. And as evening begins to fall here in Seoul, Korea, the lanterns are just coming to life. It's just magnificent. And here we have the sherbet dancers, the colorful sherbet dresses. That is just something to see. These colors dancing, like all the colors of the rainbow. It's really something to see, Jen, isn't it?
It's like a pack of Skittles.
It is. That is a great analogy. A pack of Skittles, walking, dancing, lantern holding Skittles.
I would like to point out the group of foreigners approaching the camera. The bottom right-hand corner, there's about 35 foreigners walking in the parade.
Now this is something you don't get to see back at home. Foreigners or even Americans themselves would not be allowed to walk the streets with the performers and the parade walkers and participants. That would just be what we call a big no-no.
The police are doing absolutely nothing in regards to this.
They're not, and you know, that's just something to say about a very safe society, a very safe environment. We only have 2 red tapes here that are literally holding back these hundreds of people that we see right here, and yet it didn't seem to work for these people. But yet nobody seems to be concerned. And just look at how beautiful and festive this is from behind. Look at those flowing colors. It's like it just rained and the rainbow has just become visible. Isn't that something?
So beautiful.
So beautiful. We'll be back. And look who is approaching, Jen. It is the likes of our favorite little monk. Isn't he just adorable? Waving hello to the children, smiling faces all around every time Mr. Monk comes. See, look how...
Children running up to him and giving hugs.
Not not sure what's happening at this moment. I'm not entirely sure. It's quite lovely how the children can just run to our fun-loving little monk here with the giant ears.
Buddha's feet are not even touching the ground.
His feet, he's literally walking on air, folks.
Walking on air.
He's walking by, bringing such joy to everyone. By Mr. Monk. And here we have the first well-lit lantern float, and yet again a host of walking participants and their lanterns. I must say though, that would be quite a workout, Jen, with having to push this float for literally 2 hours down the streets of Seoul. That is quite intense right there.
Those people are dedicated and in shape.
They're absolutely dedicated and in shape. I wonder how long they had to work out before they actually were ready for this parade. It must have taken them quite some time to get long-winded.
They've been training for at least the last year.
That is incredible. And you know, I'm just going to put it out there, but I think in the middle of all of this, it would be amazing to see a float with the likes of maybe Lady Gaga or Beyonce. I'm not really sure how well that would be or how appropriate, but that would definitely be a surprise, don't you think?
Yes.
I do. Maybe even Cher. That would really be a surprise if Cher just showed up all of a sudden. That would be a surprise. Wow, Jen, this is just amazing. Look, they're incorporating LED technology, and it appears that we've got a little casino action here as well. This seems to be like the attraction in a Vegas casino where you would just walk up. This one in particular, in front of us, closest to us, looks like the Wheel of Fortune jackpot in one of the casinos.
And then this is Buddha's Lotus jackpot.
And that sound, folks, yes, you've heard it. We've got elephants walking the streets of Seoul. Oh my goodness.
Huge white elephant.
Huge elephants coming down.
White elephant in the room.
That is definitely a white elephant. Good call. And he just sounds happy. Just happy as can be. Just toting off and spouting off his little trunk there. Let's listen in for a moment. Oh, that is so cute. All right, they are bringing out some serious floats now, Jen. This is the time that we've been waiting for, as the sun has now set and we are approaching dusk, and these lights are just beautiful. Beautiful. All right, we'll be back after these messages. Have we stopped taping yet? Because that sound is... And what do we have here on this float, Jennifer? Is this the Queen of Sheba? Or is it some princesses of ages gone by? I don't know. But you can see her sitting up there on the top of the float with her handmaidens down below.
I do think that the next dragon approaching is breathing squid breath.
You know, Jen, I think you're right.
I smell dried squid, and I think that that's the smell coming out.
I think you're absolutely right. He is definitely spewing out kimchi, dry squid bread there. But what do we have next?
We have Disco Dragon approaching.
Goodness gracious me alive. We have got, folks, Disco Dragon. Are you ready to party hardy in Seoul tonight? Let me tell you.
Disco Dragon is making his first appearance in the parade.
He is, and it seems like he is a crowd pleaser, let me tell you. He is that is amazing. He just breathes fire, folks.
And there he goes again.
You know, some things are not missed. This is true. We've seen it ourselves, Jen and I, right here live in Seoul, a fire-breathing dragon, a disco fire-breathing dragon, folks. There you go. And right behind it, a man-eating plant. I'm not sure what we're seeing. Oh, that just sounds ferocious. Absolutely ferocious. So one fire-breathing dragon and the other is a kimchi-breathing dragon. And it is looking glorious here tonight on May 11th, 2013. We'll be back.
Outfit gone wild.
I would agree, and you know, it really would not be a complete parade here in Korea if we didn't have the drive-by disco van or bus. This is quite common, is it not, on some of the streets where you can literally make a quick pit stop for a cocktail for a small price. You can get completely wasted before you even head to the bar to get wasted yet again. This is definitely traditional, so I think it's only appropriate that the
Also, notice the marquee of Korean writing.
yes, what parade in Korea wouldn't be complete without the moving disco truck? And of course the disco dancing ajumas, yes. Nothing says hello, welcome to Korea than beautifully dressed dancing ajumas. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful, and they're all posing and they're in their frozen positions. It's like an epic game of freeze tag. Who is going to come in and freeze them? Oh, they're moving.
What a fantastic performance.
That was fantastic. Look, even our policeman is part of the festivities with his flashing Luke Skywalker baton.
Looks like up next we've got the butterflies approaching.
The butterflies. Can you tell us anything about the butterflies, Jen?
There's hundreds of butterflies.
There are hundreds of butterflies.
Different shapes, colors.
Now see, Jen, this is the part of the parade which is just lovely. And you know, this is something that I actually do appreciate quite a lot about Korean culture, and that is finding a place for everyone. Look at these lovely older ladies participating in this parade, holding up their beautiful lanterns and wearing their traditional dress. You know, they're not just sitting home on a Saturday night. They're doing something. They're participating. Which shows you the tremendous respect that this culture has for the elderly, for the wisdom that they can bestow upon the younger generation. And, you know, you have old generations, of course, in this parade, but you do see time and again the elderly walking and participating, and that's just lovely. Something that is definitely beginning to change even in this culture as it becomes more and more modern, but at least today we still see it. Now, Jen, maybe you can tell us a little bit about this next float. I'm not quite sure if this is exactly what a swastika looks like, but you know, I feel even this has its place. Perhaps they're just saying, you know what, hello, we are Korea, and we're okay with communism. I'm not really quite sure what this is representing or what they're trying to say with this. Any thoughts?
Actually, it says here that all Buddhist temples in Korea are marked with this symbol.
Okay, well that would make a lot of sense, and since this has been used well before the communists took it over, and I think the communists actually reversed this sign, so I think we're okay here. We don't have to be too concerned about that.